Hey everybody, my name is Lisa and I'm the Crafty Goddess. Hello and welcome. I wanted to do some, sort of tutorials since I flaked out on Halloween again this year. I apologize. But I wanted to share some of my favorite DIY ideas that I've seen from the likes of Pinterest, other social media feeds, and this kind of caught my attention. It's fun, it's quick, it's easy. It's basically making a Gumball machine Christmas tree ornament. It's all the components I got except for the Gorilla Glue. Everything I got from Dollarama or the Dollar Tree here in Guelph. I'm sure that there are similar items in similar craft stores wherever you are. But yeah, everything that I used here that I put together these cute little ornaments on, it costs just merely like fractions of what you'd pay at bigger stores like Michael's. So let's get started. Obviously, I've pre-assembled a few items. You are going to need little pots like these. Okay, I lied. I got these from Michael's. Okay, I lied. I'm sorry. I did check the dollar stores for things that, like pots similar to this. I guess it's a seasonal item. And of course, because we are 2/3 of the way through November, you might not find as many of these in the dollar stores like Dollar Tree, whatnot. I think there are plastic ones, but it's up to you. I got these little bitty ones at Michael's. I think these were like 89 cents. So I grabbed a few of those. I got some refillable ornaments. I've obviously already filled this one. I'll explain in a second. These ornaments I got at the Dollar Tree because at the time I went to my local Dollarama, they had fillable ornaments, but they weren't the ones that you could take the top off and then fill through. They were the ones that were split in half and you had to sort of pry apart. And I didn't think that would be wise for what I was filling these ornaments with. So I found these at my Dollar Tree. And of course, when I went back to Dollarama to check to see if any more items have come in, they had ornaments like this. I was not impressed. I think, yeah, I just grabbed a bunch from Dollar Tree. So I think I'm done acquiring Christmas craft items. Who knows at this point? Like I said, we're 2/3 of the way through November, so anything could change. So yes, refillable ornaments, mini pots from Michael's. You may need a pull tab from a soda can, aluminum can, whatever. I'm kind of torn on whether or not I need one because obviously you're going to want to make it look like, hey, this is where the gum comes out. But I think I've already done one already, and on its own, it looks okay. It doesn't need this. I don't know. Depends on how realistic you want your miniature Gumball ornament to look. And where did I get the filler for the refillable ornaments? These are just multicolored styrofoam beads that I found at Dollarama. Now that I've used them, I'm kind of regretting that because I don't know if you folks have worked with styrofoam extensively, but it is a bit of a pain in the ass because it's really light and styrofoam picks up on electricity really quickly, like static electricity, so it's going to get everywhere. As you can see there, it's clinging to the sides. I believe the original tutorial that I found on Pinterest called for beads, like little miniature beads. But I found these styrofoam beads and I thought I'd go with those because they're a lot lighter. They won't weigh down the ornament as much. And considering that everything's being glued together, I didn't want anything to come apart. Although this one's still, anyway, still technically drying. Okay, so yeah, you're going to pop off the top of your ornament and fill it with your beads, whether they're plastic, styrofoam, whichever. If it's multicolored, if it's pretty. As I said, I filled this ahead of time because I'm guaranteeing when I go to work later this evening, my husband's going to be texting me, asking me why he's finding multicolored styrofoam beads all over the kitchen floor. I've already swept it twice, so hopefully that's the end of it. So you're going to do that. You're going to, when you get these little pots, you're going to paint them a lovely shade of red. I've already painted them, obviously, because we don't have time to do the full tutorial. Oh, my kitty's coming by to say hello. One of these days I'll let you folks see my cats on camera. But so I painted these red. I let them dry. I gave them 2 coats actually, because they are stone. Sometimes the color bleeds through, and I just used like a basic acrylic paint. You don't need to paint the insides. If you want to paint the inside, go for it, but I thought I'd paint around the rim as well. So I did that. And then, as I said, if you want, you can either glue this and, glue the tab to the pot, but because it doesn't have as flat a surface, it might be a bit of a pain in the arse to wrangle. Hence why I've got an excess of Gorilla Glue there. I will trim that up to make it look nicer at some point. Speaking of the Gorilla Glue, got that here. Unfortunately, how many people have like half tubes of glue kicking around with the lid stuck to it and you can't get it out? So I'm just gonna glue this to this. Now you can use E6000, you can use a glue gun, like a hot glue gun. You can use whatever you want. I think the original tutorial called for a hot glue gun. Whatever you're comfortable with. Then you're just gonna stick these 2 together like so. I figured I'd go with Gorilla Glue because A, it's a little cheaper than E6000, and B, it comes in smaller tubes. I think E6000 comes in smaller tubes as well. I'll get that lid out of the way. So I'm gonna let you folks decide which you think looks better. I mean, there are no rules. You can put whatever you want in these. You can put the tab on it. You can paint whatever colors you want. I was just going with the original tutorial instructions. So whichever you think looks better. Well, obviously this will look better once all this glue is cleaned up. And I know what some of you folks are saying. For those of you who are subscribers here and have known me personally for a little bit longer, you're going to say, hey, wait a second. We know you. You're not exactly a Christmassy kind of gal, which is true. I worked in retail for like 15 years, and November 1st, it was always that turnover from Halloween to the rest of the year. It's like I'd go to the mall the morning of November 1st and everything would be covered in tinsel and fake snow, and you'd hear Michael Bublé over the loudspeakers, and it was just, oh gosh. For those of you who don't work retail, you'll never understand. Or maybe you do and you absolutely love Christmas, in which case I'm not going to judge. But for those who know me and say, hey, wait a second, we thought you were into like Halloween, you're all like, spooky, creepy, you like the darker things, I got you. Ta-da! I did the same thing. I painted the base, but instead of painting the pot red, I painted it black. I filled the ornament with some skull beads that I had kicking around. They were plastic ones that I got from Michael's eons ago. So a little spooky creepy for those who like spooky creepy. As I said, there are no rules to what can be done to these. These are absolutely adorable. You can put whatever you want as filler. You can paint the base whatever you want. But as I said, I was going for the original tutorial with how it looks like a gumball machine. I just thought, on a whim, it looked kind of cute. So there we have it. God, that looks horrible, doesn't it? Yeah, because the pull tab is so flat and this is so curved, there's just no way I could get it. But as I said, if you want to use hot glue, use hot glue. You want to use E6000, whatever. But I will give you a word of warning. You use any of the big, like E6000 goop, whatever, make sure you have a window open or some sort of air current, because those fumes are powerful. But yeah, there you have it. I'm sorry I couldn't do the full tutorial, but I don't think you would have wanted to put up with me swearing and chasing after bits of styrofoam beads for 20 minutes. But it's a cute, fun idea, and like I said, costs like minimal dollars. Like I said, these pots cost $89. Holy crap, what are they made of? Ceramic? 89 cents at Michael's. The refillable ornaments I got at Dollar Tree for, I think they were $1.25 or $1.50 for 2. I can't remember the price offhand. The styrofoam beads were, I think, $1.25 at the dollar store, or Dollarama, sorry. The plastic bead, skull beads, I don't even think you can get them at Michael's anymore. I was lucky to find them when I did. But you can also use like the regular stone sugar skull beads if you wish. Just word of warning, they are a little heavier, so you might want to use a more super intense glue when putting these together. But that's it. Something cute, something fun, something easy, and something for the kids too. I think they might enjoy putting these together. So that's it for today. Sorry, I just made the camera shake. I've obviously had too much caffeine. I'm cut off for the day. Now, if you like what you've seen, please give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate all the positive feedback. If you are new to my channel, hi, welcome. Thank you for signing up. I am so glad you're here. I'm going to be putting up some more Christmas craft ideas as I go, just mostly to make up for what I didn't do at Halloween. I had all sorts of wonderful ideas, but you know, the road to hell is paved with the best of intentions, right? But yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, please go down here. The button, I believe, is down there, and click the notification bell. That will let you know when I put up more videos, which will be very soon. And yeah, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Should we go with the pull tab or not? If you go with the pull tab, I would probably color this in black. Just, you know, A, to hide the glue, and B, to make it look more realistic. I am going to be scraping the heck out of that later, though. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Take care, stay safe, keep making cool stuff, and we'll talk again soon. Okay, bye.